And here we are for another Today's Decay. January 21st edition, all day. Isn't that right, Otto? Yeah. So on this day, 1869, Grigory Rasputin was born. A historical figure, but also one steeped in mystery and myth. I don't know what the facts are. I don't know that we'll ever know the facts, but seems pretty realistic that he got shot. Or not realistic, it seems pretty believable that he got shot multiple times and drowned, and like all these reports are like accurate, right? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I like the thought of it anyways. Franz Sedlacek, I'm going to say it's how it's pronounced, born 1891, a Austrian painter who focused on the strange, macabre, the unusual. Franz, spelled S-E-D-L-A-C-E-K. Really fantastic work. Almost like, oh, let it all out. Let it all out. It's okay. Come on. I would put him in the same league as like an Otto Dix. No, not you. The painter, Otto Dix. Franz Sedlacek is not too dissimilar, although they do their own type of work, don't get me wrong. Really, really great inspirational stuff. The film While Paris Sleeps premiered on this day, 1923. You probably don't know of this movie. Most people do not. There is a pre-code American-produced film from the early 30s, 31, 32, something like that, also called While Paris Sleeps, which has nothing to do with this film whatsoever. The 23 film is directed by Maurice Tourneur, who, if you've heard me babble on before, I'm a big fan of Maurice Tourneur. It stars Lon Chaney Sr. It is basically Grand Guignol type content, probably the first film exploration of a mad wax sculptor capturing people and entombing them in wax and displaying them. You okay? Maybe a little bit. All right, it's okay. All right. So it's a lost movie. It was actually filmed in, I want to say, 1919 and shelved until 23 once Lon Chaney became a bigger name star. 1919 he would have been in Victory with directed by Maurice Tourneur. Didn't really get his fame until The Miracle Man, which was like 1920, something in that ballpark, 21 even. By 21, 22, he's a celebrity, and they said, hey, you know, we've got this movie we made that we never released. So in 23, they released it, and then subsequently lost the time somehow or another. But it's something I've been really obsessed with for a while. And it's based off of a story called The Glory of Love, written by someone, I think Leslie Beresford, if I remember correctly, but he goes by a pen name of just Pan, P-A-N. And I read it, and it's really difficult because while there's this wax sculptor creator in the story, it's all written in such a vague way that, like, clearly Maurice Tourneur would have needed to have completely written his own version of this story for it to be like sensational. I'm sure this was played out as a Grand Guignol stage play instead of the very vaguely alluded to plot in the book. But I read the whole book expecting, like, you know, we were gonna get to the bottom of this, and we really didn't. It's frustrating. It's interesting, but frustrating. Yeah. Anyway, also on this day, 1936, the film Cosmic Voyage premiered. This is super cool. Russian science fiction in the same vein as like Metropolis or something, but done in the USSR. Super cool stuff. And on this day, 1948, Philip J. Riley was born. He was a film historian who worked with Forey Ackerman on a lot of projects. They together were involved with the London After Midnight recreation, the book that came out in the mid-'80s that featured the shooting script along with like a photo play collection to try to like follow the story with a series of still photos and quotes from the shooting script. So yeah, there you go. January 21st, all day, from me to you, till tomorrow. Say goodbye, Otto.